I'm thinking about starting I'm going to start, not a self-help, but like a video journal, just describing some things that have happened to me and how I feel about them, um, throughout um, my short experience on this planet, man. I think it's always good to have um, perspectives. So this is just me extending a perspective, uh, to you, right? If this helps you in some way or whatever, that's awesome. But this is more for me, relaying my own, call them struggles. I should have had a story planned, but here's something. I never grew up very wealthy, right? We didn't have a lot of money for a long period of time. And I think the way that affected me was, I tried to be very savvy, right? But at the same time, my goals are very materialistic. Or at least on the surface, they're very materialistic. I want a nice house. I want a boat. I want cars. I want this. I want that. I want. But even I know that it's not really what I want, right? What I want is to be happy. And what does happiness look like for me specifically? I think it looks like being able to provide for almost everyone. And when I say almost everyone, I believe that I mean that. I want to create an environment where the people around me are living a life that they would be proud of. And how that starts is doing it myself, right? Having to quote unquote struggle to succeed for everyone. The problem with that is generational wealth doesn't just fall into your lap, right? You have to work extremely hard, and still it might not happen. But I genuinely feel like giving it my best shot will put me in a position to do that. And that's what I want. I want to be able to put my brother through college. I want my sisters to be able to do college if they want to do college, or my youngest sister if she wants to do gymnastics. As a young woman growing up, being able to put her in the best of that. Not having to see my family members struggle about bills or worries, and on some level it's a very childish want, right? I want to be able to eliminate all the worries, right? It's a very basic want. But I think not going about them in a complicated way, but going about them in a logical, reasonable way, puts me in the best position to do all of that, right? I'm working right now. I've been building houses. I say building houses, but it's construction work, right? and it's been fun. I've been enjoying it, you know. And I want to build that into my own, right? It starts here, you know. I want to do my own, right? I'm working, and then it grows into, okay, I have my own crew. Okay, it grows into, I have my own business. Okay, it grows into, I have multiple sets of businesses that are feeding off of each other. And then I could, while still doing that, I could branch into other things: real estate, marketing, something more, right? And I think I want to do those things because nobody wanted to do them for me, right? I'm the first person in my family to graduate high school in a long time. My mom didn't, my dad didn't. Neither of my dads graduated high school. And it's a very important thing, because I have siblings that look up to me, and I have siblings that take after me, because a lot of their, you know, developmental years, I was the main figure that they saw. I'm not saying I parented them, but I definitely influenced their, as most big brothers, as most older siblings do, I definitely influenced who they are as people. So achieving more isn't just a me thing. If I achieve more, it grounds them into wanting to achieve more, right? Their floor is raised as well as their ceiling, because they look up to me. They want to, you know, not imitate, but be like me in a sense. So I think that is beneficial for them as well. And I think with my parents, I think that they have good ideas, but they don't have the means to do them. So I think providing those means and applying their ideas into it will hopefully add on top of it. Like my dad, the man that I call my father, he wants to open a shoe store, and he wants to do it through exclusive drops and membership opportunities. I think that's a really interesting idea. I think that, okay, you can pay, let's say it's $15 a month, and you get exclusive drops for Jordan, Nike, Adidas, right? You get the opportunity to purchase these before they hit retail markets. And I think that could be a great idea. It could eliminate, well, it would eliminate, what's the word? What are they called? Not resellers, but basically they're resellers. They buy like large quantities of shoes and then distribute them at an unreasonably high price. And it would eliminate that, because, I could just pay $15 a month to have access to buying these shoes. You know, I'm not gonna pay $600 to buy the shoe before it comes out. I'll just pay 15 plus retail for it. You know, it just makes more sense financially. And you could pay for it monthly, and, you know, I want this shoe, I'll pay for it, the monthly subscription this month, get this, not next month, whatever. But I think that's a good jumping off point. I think this could be beneficial for me, and I hope somebody out there, but it's mostly for me.